today. I don't really have anything particular or profound to talk about, but I did promise myself I would show up. But this week, I think this may be my first live, and I'm already on Friday already. So at least I'm getting one live out this week. It has been slightly a different change to my routine as I'm doing a lot more studying in and around an Orisha. People would ask, what is an Orisha? An Orisha, as I've found out, is a divine force of nature. And there are many Orishas within the teachings of West African teachings. I believe there's about 401 different Orishas. So that's what I have been focusing on this week and taking up some of my time invested, which is well invested. And I've been talking about a few Orishas across social media platforms because it's a kind of a pull and a push for me to start doing this now. So that's what I have been focusing on. And I guess nothing much more has changed in terms of what I have been doing. I'm still doing my journaling every day. I'm on, I believe, day 108 of my journaling. And what, if anyone doesn't understand or know what I'm talking about when I mention journaling, because I do apologise, I'm just assuming when I say journaling, everyone understands what I mean by this. So it's just writing down the gratitude, so what I'm grateful for. So it's super, super simple. I've got a book, just literally just a simple book, lined book, and I write at least 10 things that I'm grateful for. So when I wake up in the morning, I'll roll over to the side, to my right-hand side. I reach down to the floor or to the bedside table, depending where I've left it, and literally sit up and just write down at least 10 things that I'm grateful for. So I'm on day 108 now at the moment, and it kind of just sets yourself up for the day. And it's not about, oh, I should be grateful for this or I should be grateful for that because other people are suffering. It's not about that when I journal and write down my gratitude. It's more about just getting a perspective of my life and just letting myself know how I want to show up and what I'm grateful for. So when I write in my gratitude journal and I just write things down what I'm grateful for, it's not always in the present tense. What I do write down is in the past. So it could be little things. For example, me and my family haven't been away for 3 years now. So I write simple things down like I'm grateful that we've had some fantastic summer vacations, summer holidays with each other. I'm grateful that I set up a business. I'm grateful that I have overcome objections, and then things currently as well, which I'm grateful for, is simple as having a great wife, having a nice cup of coffee, and having children. So when I'm writing down my gratitude and journaling every single day, as I said, it's day 108 at the moment that I've been doing it consistently. I always focus on the past, present, and future. So it's not always just about what I'm doing at the moment. It's what I can be doing and what I want to achieve. For example, I'm building a recruitment business at the moment. I've written a book called Practice Makes the Master. So I put down what I'm grateful for the future. So I'm grateful for selling hundreds of thousands of copies of my book, and Practice Makes the Master, every single month. I'm grateful for my recruitment business, to be helping tens of thousands of people every year obtain a rolling career. Thanks for the like, by the way, and thank you for showing up. So that's kind of what I am continuing to doing. As mentioned, I haven't come on here with any intentions or set intentions to talk about any specific topic, but I'm just showing up and just having a, how shall I put it? I'm just thinking out loud is the best way to put it. But one thing that came to mind actually, and I think it's to do with people's mental health as well, which can help people. And I was having a conversation with my wife about our three children. I've got one who's 18 this year. Got another child who's 15, another child who's 8. And me and my wife were just reminiscing, just laughing, just saying how our two eldest, when they were young, they were so happy just to get their piggy bank and to shake it and to just count out money. They would spend, I don't know, an hour just literally shaking all the money out of the piggy bank and counting it. And I don't know if anyone still uses physical money anymore, but in the UK, obviously you got pennies, 1p, 2p's, 5p's, 10p's, and it's got a certain smell to it, especially the 1 and 2p's. And they'll be playing with the money for so long, you can smell the copper or whatever, the metal smell on the fingers of playing for so long. But there was so much joy in doing something so simple. And I think for most of us, we lose that childlike joy, and it gets stripped away from us. You know, you must get this job, you must do this, you must do that, and it takes the fun away. So I think for people's mental health, I think if we can just go back to having, I'm not talking about going and raiding your piggy bank again and counting the money for hours, but I think just finding the joy in the simple is what I'm probably trying to say. If we can find the joy in the simple, I think we'll have more of a happier life, and we will be less stressed in looking at our neighbours and seeing what they have got and what we haven't got. So yeah, as mentioned, my two eldest now, there's no way they would obviously sit down with us and count their pennies for hours at a time, and nor should they. And that's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying for them to go and do that again. But what I'm saying is for people to find their childlike joy in the small. It could be literally anything. So our youngest is 8, so she's still in that mode, in that mood, where she can find the excitement, the joy, the fun in the most smallest, simplest things. But it's a question. It's like why do we lose that kind of curiosity the older we get? Not everyone. Many of us still keep that creativity, keep that joy, keep that childlike curiosity to keep us happy. But so many of us getting knocked out of us. So it's not something that I'm come on here to answer. It's more of a question of why do we lose it? How do we lose it? And if we're not feeling positive right now, how do we get that back? I can only speak for myself. I just do my best every single day, which takes me back to my gratitude journal, which I write in every day. As mentioned, I'm day 108 of consistently writing at least 10 things that I'm grateful for. So it's just finding the excitement in the smallest things, I guess. And it may sound I don't know, crazy or whatever, but it's just like the in the most simplest things, like, you know, the sun's come up, you're in a nice warm bed, you've got a partner, you've got someone loving next to you. If you don't have a partner, do you have a pet, do you have a cat, do you have a dog, do you have a goldfish? And it's just finding the excitement and the fun and joy in the most smallest thing. You may not have a car, but you have feet to literally walk to where you need to go to. But yeah, it's something that I have been thinking about this week a lot in terms of having that childlike joy and that childlike fun and how to get it again. But it's I believe it's a journey for all of us if we are feeling like we're in the rat race and we live for the Friday evening or we live for the Saturday and the Sunday. It's like what kind of life is that? Writing off 5 days of the week every single week and just looking forward to the weekend. Should we not wake up and be happy for every single day, not just 2 days of the week? I don't know. It's not. It just doesn't sit right for me when I hear people say, "Oh, I can't wait till this week's over. I just can't wait till the weekend." But then they'll say it again the next week and say it again the week again. They're just ruining and rushing away the 5 days of the week and looking forward to just the Saturday and Sunday, or maybe the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't know. Maybe that's just what society has pushed us to, but I truly believe that is not what life is about. Life is about fun. It's about joy. It's about exploration. It's about meeting new people. So that's my intention for this year. I've got some huge plans to get that winner's dream, to reach those Olympian heights. So we shall see. So someone's asking, am I from England? Yes, I'm in the UK. So yeah, I'm based in the UK, based in Manchester, and I am building my recruitment business internationally, to make sure people triumph in the best way possible. But yeah, thought I'd show up on here and just have a quick 10-minute ponder conversation, and just let anyone know who has stayed with me this far, you will achieve your winner's dream. You will reach your Olympian heights. It just comes at one simple cost, and that's consistency. Being consistent, showing up every single day, especially those days when you don't feel like it, or you're ill, or something out of your control has happened, and you may say it's not your fault. It may not be your fault, but it is your responsibility. So we just all need to be responsible for our life, for what we aspire to be, and what we want to achieve, because no one is going to come and literally pick you up out of bed, brush your teeth, comb your hair, clothe you, and put you into the path that you need to be in. We're all going to make mistakes. We'll learn from them, we'll grow from them, and I truly believe every single person who wants it enough, no matter the setbacks and knockbacks and knockdowns, it will lead you to the path that is destined for you. It may not be the one that you think and you thought you was going to get, but you will surprise yourself with the small, deliberate actions to achieve your success. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to be signing off now for the day. Yeah, it's been a up and down week for me this week, so we shall see what happens the rest of today. I can only give out positive vibes to each and every one of us on here. I wish you all continued success, joy, prosperity, blessings, and you too will reach your winner's dream if you choose it. Take care. I'm signing off.